Hey there, randos. I know it's been a little while, but here I am again, just making a quick video. I have been trading my own account, and I liked Apex, but it just wasn't working for me. In some ways it was probably good that it wasn't working for me, because it was teaching me some good lessons. But at any rate, I just thought I'd give it a try to go back to my old trading methods, which were doing my own thing. As you can see here, I have AMP, and I'm using their Quant Tower charting software. And what I have is a limit order placed at 433.25, and I'm hoping that will trigger. What I've been using is YouTube channel Think with Bookmap. It's called Think with Bookmap, and it's showing the bookmap screen, and hoping that maybe helps. Here's just a little glimpse of it. Shows kind of what's going on, and I see this 44.33 on the order book, and I'm thinking, hey, maybe it'll come down and hit that, so maybe I'll join in. The last time I tried that, though, it did kind of shoot through that area where I saw a big order, waiting. But anyway, it did turn around, and I made some money on it, that trade. So, sorry for the raspy voice, little under the weather. Anyway, look at here, we got pullback. I'm thinking maybe it'll have a second leg back, and then I'm hoping to get maybe 10 points out of the deal. That's my approach now, instead of a 1 point scalp. We'll see. I haven't been able to contain myself, and I've been punching out a lot early, so let's see here. My account hopefully this shows up. You can see I have $436.71. If we look at my account performance, last month it's pretty abysmal. I went basically into the red pretty deep, $800, and now I'm kind of crawling back out of it. If you look at this month, down 200, and a little bit up, a little bit back down. Yesterday's trades was just silliness. I had a good day, and I was in like a 3-to-1 win-loss ratio, and took a couple of trades later in the day, and that proved to be kind of dumb. So I gave back, like $20 or something. So instead of like a $29 profit or whatever it was, I don't think this number is accurate. I ended up with like $29 instead of $49. So long story short, don't overtrade. That's, again, like this trade was the last one I did yesterday at 5:12 p.m. and it literally just broke even off of the prior trade, which was a $12.50 loss. The trade before that was like a $16 loss, 16 and change. So between all of the fees and everything, that was about $20 given back unnecessarily. So anyway, we have here second short. Well, it didn't go long, so I'm calling that one leg down. First attempt to go long. It probably has a second attempt to go short. Maybe we can kind of guesstimate a target if indeed that's going to happen. And we're looking at 32.75. If I go to that book map, it could be somewhere around there, 33, 32.50. Depends on how high up this leg goes. but that's what I'm looking for as a trade. So yeah, that's kind of where I've been, is past, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks, just kind of doing some trading behind the scenes. Also, I've noticed that evening trading has been really awful. It feels like they really stop hunt you a lot, even for my piddly 1 or 2, 3 contracts on the micro. Yeah, even for those little bits. So I don't know, I must be making similar trades to others, because boy, they come looking. So I end up having to move stops a lot to try and make some profits. And yeah, so let's get back in the camera here. Also, I've been, doing a little guitar practice and working a lot. And since I'm in San Diego, we survived the tropical storm, but there were some casualties. There was a casualty in Mexico, Baja, Mexico, as you may have heard if you followed it, and quite a bit of damage and stuff. But overall, San Diego did okay, and sad to report that I am off of work for a week because some water intrusion damage where I work, which is going to take a little time to repair. So yeah, I'm trading this week during the day, which is nicer. And yeah. Stop and Q buy. Stop and Q buy. That's Bookmap talking, which is kind of neat. And I do appreciate the gentleman that runs the channel. Think with Bookmap. Think with Bookmap. Check it out on YouTube and give him some support, because I certainly hit that damn like button on that one. Alright, I'll pause it and I'll get back into it when we have something happening. So I'm not sure if I like the premise anymore. Maybe it's still good, but it looks like this was the break and an extreme. I don't know, let's check my... Yeah, well, it didn't close out of this channel that I have. It could be too wide of a channel. But it did hit a new high and pulled back off of that. So I don't know if it's going to make another run back up towards the top or not. Maybe it will. Maybe it does need to break out of that channel and really go for a blast. I'll keep an eye on it, but it's curious now. I'm not really sure if my channel's any good or all that stuff, 4400 and 4440 were the two kind of hot spots, and now it looks like we're dancing above the 4440, and maybe 60 is next on the list. Certainly 50. Let's check our 1 day here. 50. Yeah, not a whole lot going through there. It's kind of blown through. 50, 60. These are some high points. 45, I'm sure, yeah. Yeah. So maybe my theory still holds, but after breaking that new high, well, it did it here, pulled back. So it could just be that we're on a long run. I don't know where we're headed though. Alright, I'll get back to you. Actually just wanted to show something here. That peak was at 44.33. Now it's at 44.34. So that buy order bumped up. There's still some decent buy orders down here, but 34. I'm really not sure how to read all this, but this is like basically the book orders, and it's starting to pull back towards it. So I moved mine to 34. We'll see what happens. So anyway, pausing.
Alright, just jumping in here real quick.
So I ended up taking the reverse trade, and we're seeing if we pull back again. I don't know, this may be foolish, but I was seeing on the book map some selling at 45, so I jumped in with a couple of contracts, and yeah, we'll see if we pull back enough, and then maybe I can get back to the long at 33, but that seems like it's so far away from now. So let's see, that's just dropping. Yeah, I don't know what that's gonna want to do. Just hope it keeps going lower, that's all. Target is at 38.25. Yuck. Come on now, don't evaporate. Yeah, keep going, drop. So tempting just to come out with something, you know. Sell off, baby. Sell off. At least, well, actually this is back down to the, shoot. This is actually back down to the base line here of my trend line, bottom of my trend line. So that's kind of unfortunate. I was misreading things. Well. Let's hope that the buying is done. See where we're at right here. I know I got bookmap talking in the background. And pause that. It's wanting to get back up there. It never reached the top here. That's my issue. Yeah. Come on, keep falling. Keep falling so I can get out of here. Actually, I have an appointment to go to. I shouldn't even be here, man. Who's buying all this stuff? I'm getting out. Of course, it keeps selling off, but I had to get out because, alright, I gotta close out of this one, and, you know, you got to see a little trade there, so that's something. So I'm gonna sign off for now, and perhaps be back after my errands are run. Random Dave is out of here.